I'm sure 99% of all people watching this and not watching this knows who Stan Lee is. And in case you are the 1% or you've been underground for the last 50 years, Stan Lee is the creator of the entire Marvel universe, or at least most of it. He has written most of the comics. He's done all the stories, all the things that you can imagine. He was quite the man. Quite the man to look up for in a career. We have the entire MCU and the entire multi-billion-dollar industry because of him. So, what better way to honor his legacy after his passing by stepping all over everything he's ever done? I'm sure by now people have started to see that Stan Lee tweeted again 15 hours ago. Now, I don't follow Stan Lee on Twitter. I'm pretty sure I did before when he was still with us, but afterwards I unfollowed because he's not going to have any interesting new hot takes. He's no longer with us. So I don't need to follow some, shill account that's just going to keep promoting Marvel works. If I like Marvel, I'm going to keep up with Marvel. I don't need something else to tell me what's going on. But today I was scrolling through Twitter, and I was put in a bad mood, as everybody always is the second they're on Twitter. It was announced that Stan Lee himself, Stan Lee came back from the grave just to sell us an NFT. That's right. The non-fungible token craze is resurrecting your hero. It might even bring your dad back if you make a convincing one. But today there was a tweet from the Stan Lee account that said, "From championing diversity to embracing new tech, Stan was one step ahead of the curve. To honor his innovative spirit, Stan's first Indian hero, Chakra, the Invincible, debuts in his own NFT digital art collection. From 7:30 p.m. PT 12:20, whatever. Sign up." So they have now opened an auction of this image here. I have it on my screen here, but I'll put it somewhere. Of this guy. Now, you might be floored to know that this guy even exists. This is the first time I've heard of Chakra. You'd think that Stan's first ever Indian character to continue his diversity and encapsulate a new market would make headlines when he came out. But the only thing I can find is this bumper show for Chakra on Cartoon Network where it was 1 minute little clips. I don't know if there was more to it, but there's been nothing that I found. So I haven't seen anything. This is the first I've ever seen of this character. Obviously it was the more I read into it, it seemed like it was The more I read into it, it seemed like it was written for the Eastern demographic, but at the same time, it's Stan Lee. You'd think that the rest of us would know about it. I'm sure the Marvel fanboys do in fact know about it, but it was just shocking that of all of his heroes, they chose him. Why would you not choose Iron Man? Why would you not choose your super popular people you have now? It's almost an extra slap in the face that probably the most attention this character is going to get is with hatred, because it's going to become an NFT to embrace and really champion diversity that Stan Lee created with his art and with his Sorry about that. My dog decided that my camera looked better smashed on the ground. What was I don't remember what I was talking about now. I think it was something about, it's just really amazing that they would pick this character above all of Stan's other collections to create his first ever NFT, which is even worse and probably more offensive that they chose this character that has never really seen proper light of day, and they chose an Indian hero. Now, the reason I feel like that might not be great is because it comes across as them trying to get brownie points. Stan Lee was so great with diversity. Look at this. He was amazing. He wanted to include everybody. It was for everybody. It was never about this one market or this market or whatever. He was trying to be as inclusive as humanly possible. So why use that one if it's not to get people yeah, Stan Lee was a really cool guy, and now it's immortalized how great he was. It just feels like they're trying to bait this, because there's no way they didn't think that there wouldn't be backlash. Wasn't it Ubisoft that just announced that they would be putting NFTs in their games, and then like the same day the tweet was deleted, and they were like, we didn't talk about that. Was it Ubisoft? Ubisoft launching in-game NFTs. What gamers and investors should know. Ubisoft devs don't understand companies' NFT push either. Oh, so even the developers in the company don't like it or get it. So yeah, whoever this organization, chalkreverse.io, powered by Orange Comet. I don't know. I've never heard of Orange Comet. I'm also not into NFTs. I fucking hate the idea of it, and I don't understand how a JPEG that exists on the blockchain even matters. Like, I get it. I'm not some 200 IQ global brain Reddit genius, but I have bought and sold Dogecoin a few times. Not before. Now, it was before the rest of you boys are just trying to make a profit. I thoroughly believe in the meme culture, just like the rest of us, right? But if you scroll through the comments, and even I'm in here, and I'll read mine in a second. As I was editing this video, I realized that I never read you my tweet, so I figure I'll just get it out of the way right now. What I had said was, from championing diversity to embracing new tech, Stan's legacy will be defiled to make a fuck ton of money. It's so shocking to discover a Stan Lee character about diversity by bastardizing his work. You know, I don't think I really reinvented the insult wheel, but I at least thought I got like a little home run in there. I don't know. There is nobody that is happy. Jacksepticeye tweeted, "This is so awful." Right below it, it's the Mr. Krabs meme. Am I really going to defile this grave for money? Of course I am, because that's what we do now. That's what it's all about, baby. Turning profits and ruining lives. Dictionary.com even got in on the game here. The verb defile was first recorded in 1275 to 1325 and comes from the Old French word defouler, meaning to trample on or violate. And like everybody is pissed. Crazy Frog is mad. NFT shouldn't be done this way. This is terrible. We'll probably see Crazy Frog NFT in the next 6 months, but Dolan Dark, hey, he's coming in here saying what I said. Can't believe Stan Lee came back from the dead just to promote an NFT, with Jay Schlatt saying, that's the power of the blockchain, baby. That's right. There is no man left dead or alive that can escape the blockchain. Once you die, they actually upload your body to the cloud to be attached on the blockchain. You give them enough time, and I guarantee you can buy the rights to my soul on the blockchain. If you're a big enough creator, I'd be careful. They might just upload your consciousness to the neural link that Elon's working on, and then you're on the blockchain. They're gonna buy you. It's just so fucked. Oh, this was another interesting one. People have also been taking screenshots of them reporting the real Stan Lee account and saying it appears their account has been hacked, which clearly it has. It's just so mind-blowing. Like, I just don't. Like, I get what these people are after, this whole NFT thing, but it's literally just a fucking scam. There's like 3 real transactions of that stupid monkey, whatever, the lazy ape or whatever it is. I can't remember where I saw it. It was either Twitter or on Reddit that some guy was like, oh my God, I didn't believe in the NFT game either, but then I sold mine, and like, thanks, dude. This is crazy. I now believe in the cause. And then people looked up his wallet of a 300, I think it was like Ethereum. It was either $300 of Ethereum or 300 Ethereum. I don't know if that's like an outlandish price. I don't know anything about it. It could have even been like way, way less. I'm paraphrasing a story I know nothing about, so take this with a grain of salt. I just know that something along these lines happened. But the guy sold his NFT of the lazy ape or whatever the fuck it's called, and there was a transaction that took place, the exchange of currency for a good. That's what it means. However, people then looked up their wallets, because you can look up transactions as long as you know what a wallet ID is, and there was whatever amount was sold for transferred to his account for the sale, and then transferred back to the original account because it was just an exchange of money for publicity. So like, even the people in the NFT communities don't believe in themselves. It's clearly just to make money. But now you have these fucking turbo out of touch executives just shoving an entire fucking arm elbow deep into Stan Lee to puppet his Twitter account to sell us a scam. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. Like, at least in all of my collecting, like, yeah, there's a fuck ton of pop vinyls behind me that I'm not really proud of anymore because I'm in my 20s. Like, sure, some of them are cool. And yeah, now I buy other expensive pop vinyls for autographs. But, like, they're tangible. I bought this Sean Schemmel and Chris Sabat dual certified autographed pop vinyl because it's cool as shit if you like it. But a JPEG, because it exists, because you made it exist is why you buy it. If it wasn't on the blockchain that says you indeed own this image, what would be to gain? Nobody has educated me on this. I haven't done the research. It just makes me mad that people are buying photos and stealing from artists on Twitter. Like have you ever hired somebody on Twitter to do art for you? It is usually the most wholesome and nice experience I've had. I had somebody design a tattoo that I've been thinking about getting. I had somebody do my banner for this profile. She was super nice and did a lot of fan art for Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and a few others. But, like, they're pretty wholesome people, in my experience so far. But there's people that are going through and just saving their shit and then selling it with that legendary right-click save image, which is the same thing. You took someone else's art and then put it on a blockchain. So that's the inherent worth? I just don't get it. I truly do not get it. I don't understand the mindset you have to be in. And then coming from a corporate executive that knows they're going to make a fucking killing, it's mind-blowing that out-of-touch executives are doing this. I even know that, didn't Amaranth have one? She sold like a nude, and it sold? How much did that go for? Someone wasted $125,000 on an NSFW Amaranth NFT. $125,000. I'm not disabling my ad block. Oh my god, it's not like a photo of her. It is a pixel art nude of Amaranth. It was up for bid for $125,000, and then she said, I guess I'll be doing this again, lol. Of course she is. She just made 3 years of my fucking salary at a 9 to 5. I mean, to be fair, I doubt that went straight to her pocket, but Jesus fuck. Like, it's to make money. There is no other reason. I don't get it. Somebody please tell me. Because now it's going to be in the video game industry, and we all know it is. It's just going to take a company to not care about the backlash and to just fucking send it. We're seeing it right now with Stan Lee. This has been up since 8 a.m. December 14th. So it has now been up for, at the time of recording, 16 hours. 20,000 quote tweets with less than 10K likes, and there's like not a single comment I have seen supporting it. Even if I clicked and scrolled all the way down. Screenshotting and distribution of this NFT is protected under United States copyright law. No, it isn't. Stan's soapbox. Many of you unsung heroes have written to ask how we really feel about our own mags. You've inquired whether we take them seriously or just treat them as a patently pointless put-on. Well, just for the record, Charlie, we believe in our swinging superheroes. We created them. We live with their adventures, their hang-ups, almost 24 hours a day. We know them, as well as we know our families, and better than we know Irving Forbush. No, literature lover, our fearless little fables are not put-ons to us. They're what happened. What? It's so hard to read because it's in a magazine. To us, they're what's happening, baby. It's the real world we have our doubts about, but that's another story. Till next month, then face front. That's where the action is. So Stan literally says, like, we believe in our stories. We believe in what we write, what we do. There's a purpose behind the reasoning. So then you took what he said and his innovation of the game and how he's always one step ahead of the next curve. And you fucked the legacy right in the face. It's so fucking gross. It really is. And there's not a single person that likes it. It's so sad. Like, there's no winners here. I do not honestly think that Stan Lee would have sold an NFT ever. That's my personal belief. I could be very wrong. He could have put in his will when he died to make $1 billion selling this shit, but I have my doubts. It's so fucking gross, man. It's just so sad. That was another one. Stan Lee was always one step ahead of the technological curve. Stan Lee. Comics are like boobs. They look great on a computer, but I'd rather hold them in my hand. You really think that man's gonna sell you a fucking JPEG of one of the heroes he created for $200,000? Or whatever this is gonna go for, because it's Stan Lee? I just hope to God that if it sells, it's for a criminally low amount, which doesn't exist. There is no amount too low that should exist for this. I don't know if that thought made sense. What I'm saying is that I hope to fucking God that if it sells, it's like $1.50. Because whoever's behind this does not deserve to make money. Honoring what would have been Stan Lee's 99th birthday on December 28th, we're inviting all of his fans to celebrate his amazing legacy with us by sharing ownership in a limited NFT collectible. One of his first international superheroes. It's so fucking sad. Oh my God, there's more. It's a whole collection. There's loot boxes? The Chalk Reverse Collection number 1 will consist of an extremely limited collection of 6,880 unique generative art pieces based on characters from the graphic novel. Each of these NFTs are one of a kind of embrace Stan Lee's original characters while reimagining them exclusively for this NFT collection. These NFTs will be placed in a loot box, wherein every buyer of the box gets a random chakra character art piece. This is fucking mind-blowing now. Holy shit. I'll try to put some of these up on the screen, but they're literally selling like Stan Lee's face in different costumes. Jesus. But, I mean, that's about it. I've been ranting about it. NFTs suck, and so do you if you support them and if you try to buy them in any way outside of it being a fucking meme. Anything beyond that is just gross. It truly is. We are stealing people's art that they have worked hard, practice, and train themselves to be good at and get skilled at, and selling them because I want to make money. We have a turbo celebrity that passed away, has even been a full year, and they're already digging up his corpse to sell digitalized images of his face in costume, as well as a character that he might have been super proud of. Like, he might have loved that character. Who knows? I don't remember anything happening about it when it came out in, like, 2013, but I suppose I wasn't anywhere near as into the universe as I am now, but it's just fucking sad, man. It truly is. But, I mean, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching. I go ratio the fuck out of this tweet, I guess. Maybe it'll get taken down, but it looks like all the wheels are already moving. There's a whole website dedicated to it. It looks like this auction's happening whether we're pissed off about it or not, but it's always better to voice your concerns than just let these things go unchecked. So do it up. Give it a try. Did my audio just stop recording? That's pretty epic. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.